fingertips that smelt of her and of me, ripe with the thing we'd just done, the parts I'd just discovered. "What?" I said. "What you going to do to me?" Not that I cared, not the littlest jot. "Shh." With her smelling fingers she made a sign on my forehead, and another, and a third. She wrote and wrote. "Making your letters?" I said. "Writing your name on me?" "Shh." She kept writing. "You're very welcome to if you want. Don't shut up or I'll whap you," she said, but without heat. She was too concentrated on the marks she wasn't making. And she put me to sleep that way, and in my dream I sat up, and the hay fell away, and it was daylight, and the field was full of haymakers, but they were all to a man or woman short stumps like me. In fact, I was one of the taller among them, and one of the more handsome. "Doubt," they were saying. "Where is Doubt? We need his aid at the wagon." "Oh, here he is." And they needed me to do much what Shakespeare did. That is, to say how things would be done and choose who would do them from the crowd. Respect came at me from all sides. People soberly took me at my word and did as I said. And several girls' eyes gleamed, and some of the older women's too, towards me. I could have said the word, and they would have followed me into the hay tonight, just like I followed Hottie Annie. "Come back, Doubt. Here comes old Shaky," says Annie in my ear. Darkness fell on the hayfield, and she were pulling my pants up. Shakestick's anger blew and banged towards us. Everything was scramble and stack the last forkings of hay, and shouts and smacks of the head for a while. Then we were in the cart and able to rest, jammed in so close we might almost do the thing again and not be noticed. "What was that?" I murmured to Annie, who I was half on the lap of. "What you done to me?" "Well, if you don't know that, there's something wrong with you." She laughed. "No, after, on my forehead, so that I went away." "I don't know," she said. "I've begun to be full of that stuff these last several months. Curious, isn't it? Did you like it?" "Like it? If I could get there and live there, I would be happy as a king in his treasure house." She said. "I have wondered that." "Oh, I would be happy, all right. No doubting it." "No, I've wondered if I could send a person there. I think maybe I'll be able to, one day. Right now, all I can do is show." She looked tired and more serious than I'd ever seen her. The road's stones and sprouts flowed behind her all along the gaps between the cart slats. Beamer leaned in and goggled at me. "She will show anyone," he said. "You show her yours, she will show you hers, and even give yours a rub for you if you ask nice." "You goose!" Annie laughed and whacked at him. "We're not talking about that." "Oh, well, makes a change then, don't it?" said Beamer mildly, and sat back to his place.
1. Liga's father fiddled with the fire, fiddled and fiddled. Then he stood up very suddenly. "I will fetch more wood." What's he angry about? Liga wondered. Or worried or something. He is being very odd. Snowlight rushed in, chilling the house. Then he clamped the door closed and it was cozy again. Cozy and empty of him. Liga took a deep private breath, then blew it out, slowly. Just these few moments would be her own. But her next breath caught rough in her throat. She opened her eyes. Grey smoke was cauliflowering out of the fireplace, fogging the air. The smell! What unnameable rubbish had fallen in the fire? She coughed so hard she must put aside the rush mat she was binding the edge of and give her whole body over to the coughing. Then pain caught her low and folded her just like a rush stalk, it felt, in a line across her belly, crushing her innards. She could hardly get breath to cough. Sparks that were not from the fire jiggled and swam in her eyes. She could not see the fire for the smoke.